Three wishes. Time to warm up. Greed means the desire for more and more. When you aspire for more, the desire increases. You should be content with what you have. Here is a story of a greedy woodcutter. Come, let's read on. Time to read. Once there lived a woodcutter with his wife. He used to cut wood in the forest and sell them in the market. This was the only means of his livelihood. One day he went to cut wood, enjoying the nature and its beauty. There he saw a very big tree in front of him. He thought of cutting the whole tree to get more wood. As the tree was very big, the wood obtained from it would be enough for his own life. As the woodcutter picked up his axe to cut the tree, he heard a voice. "Please do not cut this tree." The woodcutter stopped and looked here and there, but found none. He thought it to be an illusion. He again picked his axe and aimed at the tree. But he heard the same words again. "Please, be kind to me. Do not cut this tree." The woodcutter again stopped and looked all around, but he could not see anyone. He was quite perplexed. Then a fairy spoke from the tree. "I am a fairy and live in this tree. During the winter, I live in the trunk, and for the rest of the year, I live on its branches. If you cut this tree, I will be homeless. The winter is approaching fast, and I will die of cold. Do not destroy my home. I will fulfill your three wishes instead." The woodcutter was very happy. Now he could be rich without doing any work. He accepted the fairy's offer and ran to his house to tell his wife about it. His wife was waiting for him as usual. She was surprised to see the woodcutter back so early and said, "Why did you come home so early today? You are looking very happy. What is the matter? Please let me know." The woodcutter replied, "I got a big treasure today. Though it is yet to come, I will get the treasure soon." And he started dancing. His wife could not understand anything and said, "What is the matter? Tell me clearly. I cannot hold my patience anymore." The woodcutter narrated the whole incident to his wife. His wife jumped out of joy. The woodcutter said, "I am hungry. Give me something to eat." His wife said, "Since you used to come late, I have not prepared anything till now. Wait, I will just prepare something for you." The woodcutter said, "No, do not cook anything. I can fulfill any three desires. Now, as the first one, I want sweet and hot pudding." As soon as he uttered these words, a plate of hot pudding came before him. He ate to his satisfaction, and the plate continued to fill again and again. Then he asked his wife also to eat the tasty pudding, but she was very angry and said, "You wasted one boon, and now I wish that the pudding should be pasted on your nose." The pudding immediately stuck to his nose. The woodcutter got annoyed and said, "Oh, what a fool you are! What have you done?" He tried to clear the pudding from his nose, but the pudding remained stuck. He scolded his wife and said, "You have wasted the second boon, and we can ask for lots of money." The woodcutter got irritated and said, "Oh, you're a big fool. There is hot pudding stuck on my nose, and you're asking for money? I wish that the pudding of my nose should vanish immediately." The pudding vanished immediately. The woodcutter heaved with a sigh of relief. This way, the woodcutter and his wife lost the golden opportunity of becoming rich. Their luck had knocked at their door, but they failed to avail the opportunity and remained poor as before. Time to answer. Answer the following questions. 1. What was the only means of livelihood of the woodcutter? 2. Why did he want to cut the big tree? 3. What happened when he tried to cut the tree? 4. Who spoke from the tree? 5. What did the fairy ask the woodcutter? 6. What did the fairy offer the woodcutter in exchange? 7. Did the woodcutter make use of the three wishes? 1. Dash went to cut wood in the forest. 2. The woodcutter saw a very big Dash in front of him. 3. Dash granted him 3 wishes. 4. The woodcutter was very Dash. 5. The woodcutter got Dash. Clue kit. Annoyed, happy, the fairy, tree, the woodcutter. Time to know new words. Woodcutter. One who cuts trees and makes his earnings. Livelihood. A means of securing the necessities of life. Obtain, get. Illusion. Wrong sensory experience. Perplexed. Completely confused, puzzled. Fairy. A small imaginary creature with magical powers. Time to spell well. Complete the following words. Time to listen. Your teacher will read out the rhyming words from the lesson. Listen to them carefully. Color the bricks with the same color. Wife, knife, nature, creature, song, long, boon, spoon, bee, tree.
Grammar. Time to learn. The use of verb to. Verb to is used for an action which took place in the past or before the time of speaking. Examples: He taught us yesterday. John came last evening. We had milk for breakfast. He got your letter this morning. Write the following sentences using the past verb to form of the verbs given in the bracket. She ride a bicycle. Mr. Lal teach us English. We sleep on the roof last night. I lose my pen in the ground. Negative form of verb to. Study the following sentences. She missed the train. She did miss the train. She did not miss the train. She didn't miss the train. Did not is equal to didn't. Rewrite the following sentences in 4 different ways as shown in the examples above. She broke the cup. The painter painted a picture. He rode a bicycle. She told a lie. Question form of verb to. Study the following sentences. Chinky took my ball. Chinky did take my ball. Did Chinky take my ball? Rewrite the following sentences in 4 different ways as shown in the examples above. My brother went to Delhi. Mohan began his work. The child drank milk. The peon rang the bell.
Time to watch. Look at the picture and write a story basing on it. Time to speak. Write a paragraph on any one of the following topics in your notebook. My visit to my village. A bird in hand, but two in bush. Greediness is the cause of all evils. C. Make sentences using the following words in your sentence. 1. Livelihood. 2. Obtain. 3. Illusion. 4. Fairy. 5. Perplexed. Time to do activity time. Look at the picture and write why we should not cut trees.